In North America, many women are becoming involved in affairs, the basic requirement being that there's no feelings involved. If feelings become involved either way, then it's over. They seem to want unrelated sexuality. How do you see this?
I think it has two roots. One, the deeper root is that many North American women are very unhappy, basically because of the whole way of the social life in North America. It is not enough rooted. People move too much about. Women have very little chance to establish roots to the earth, to a garden, to a house, to a community, to a surrounding where they can stay. It is this constant moving which rather pleases men, but is very unfortunate for women. And that damages the women's instinctuality, and then they want to replace it by sex, because that is then, so to speak, the last possibility to have something to do with their own body or to confirm their own physical existence. But it's a desperate move which is a surrogate for something quite different, a surrogate for having no feminine life, no feminine rhythm of life. The whole rhythm of the North American life is too hectic for a woman. It's not, it damages women more than men. It's not good for men either, but it damages women even more. And then there is this whole world of advertising and this whole social idea of success, and girls having to date boys and inquiring in, are you dating a boy already, and so on. And it is all, so the whole relationship between the sexes becomes an affair of success, of social achievement, instead of feeling. And if a woman has not a strong relationship to her own instinctual feminine nature, then she falls for that kind of nonsense. Women can run sex with the head, so to speak, completely cool, without feeling, as a means to confirm their self-esteem. I must have a man, I must have an affair in order to prove myself to be normal, and because one should have that, because it is a success to have a man in one's pocket. But it has nothing to do with the instinctual, real feelings of a woman. She overruns those with a theoretical idea of having to have a man and having to have sex. And then the whole thing is a cold power game which leads to nothing. And then she runs a success life with trying to conquer men and putting them in her pocket and boasting to her girlfriends about it. And it has nothing to do anymore with her real feminine feelings.
Would you elaborate on the fact that they want sex without feeling? No emotional commitment either way.
Because when there is an emotional commitment, there is at once conflict. And then one is easily hurt. If one is emotionally and committed with one's feeling to a human being, then one risks a lot of misunderstandings and hurts, because even the best partner will hurt you from time to time. You are exposed, you are vulnerable, you are dependent. And such women don't want to go into that. They are afraid of it. They are afraid of the complications of the heart, so to speak. And they prefer to run it like a cold businessman. Just have the pleasure of it and goodbye. Nothing to do with you personally. Because it is also a rejection of the feminine fate, because it has always been the fate of women to be personally interested in the man and to be therefore vulnerable. And what about losing your partner? What about your partner going away with another woman? What about your partner traveling for years in foreign countries and not returning to you? That is eternal pain of women, because women want a lasting personal relationship, and men very often do not care about it, or have a life, or lead a life where they cannot care about it too much. They have to attend their own business. And that is a tragedy between men and women. And such women who don't want personal commitment want to escape that tragedy. They want to escape suffering, and they get into much worse suffering naturally.